Okay, I want to show everyone how easy it is to make enchiladas. You can pretty much just make them however you want, like with whatever you've got, like whatever flavors you like together. Anyway, gotta put my glasses on. I can't see. Shazam, I can't see anything. So all I've done here is I've browned about a pound of chorizo, and then my garden's got those little lunchbox peppers growing, but you could just buy some sweet peppers. And I chopped them up and I cooked them all together. And then after the chorizo was browned, then I added the peppers for about like 2 minutes until they softened a little. Then I added in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste and a 1/4 cup of water. Kind of melds it all together. And that's done. The heat is off. And then I cooked a cup of rice, because this is just for 2 people. You can do more. And now I'm gonna mix it all together. So mix the rice in with the yumminess. You could do, if you wanted to make it vegetarian, you could do black beans or refried beans instead of the meat. You can just play around, you know. But you just want to make sure that everything is like very mixable. So, anyways, I'm mixing it all together, making a mess. I'm using my new favorite spoon. This was made by a special friend, and just makes me feel good, you know. I think it makes everything taste better. And once this is all mixed, then you want, when you're making enchiladas, you know, you're putting them in your baking dish. I'm just using a glass baking dish. So once you get all this mixed together, you're going to want to make kind of a bed for your tortillas. And so to make that bed, you want to put down all the shummy stuff, because nobody wants to sleep on a box spring. So, right? So we've got to make it like nice and comfy for these fajitas. So I'm going to put like a big spoonful down, and it just, can you see what I'm doing? Let's see, I don't think you can. I'll move it over. So one day I'll have a camera person. So we're going to spread this all around so that it kind of makes a place for the fajitas to kind of lay, so that they don't roll over and fall off the bed. So that's just, you know, it's common sense. And then we're going to spoon our filling into our tortillas. And I'm kind of eyeballing it. I'm making 4, so I'm like, let's see. If I'm making 4, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you divide it up. And you kind of see what you're gonna be left with. And if it's too much, then I'll put more of a bed down. It's gonna be too much. So you gotta be able to roll these things up. So enchiladas don't have to be folded as well as maybe a burrito, because we're gonna cook them, you know, on this bed. So, and then I put them folded like inside down into my little baking dish. And yeah, I am thinking that I'm gonna add a little more mattress to my pan. So yeah, I think that'll work. And it's just not really rocket science. You just wanna make something that tastes good, you know? This could be ground beef and beans. It could be just beans. It could be, you could put all kinds of seasonings in it. Now I'm gonna put cheese and cilantro on the top. So I didn't add the fresh cilantro into my mix here. But yes, as you can see, I've got plenty of it. So I love cilantro. You either love it or you hate it. If you don't like it, you can use parsley, something else. And also, if you wanted this to be spicier, you can use a hotter pepper. I just happen to really like just kind of making this where it's not going to burn my kids' mouths up, or anybody that I might be serving. So, see, nothing too fancy. Yes. And I probably didn't measure this right. We're gonna have to add a little mattress to the pan. But this is how we're doing it. See? It goes down. So whatever I have left, I just kind of fill in the nooks and crannies around my enchiladas. Like so. This is a great thing. You can make like lots of them at once. And if you're having a big get together, and just keep them up in your oven and then kind of keep them on warm, and when everyone gets there, when everybody's ready to eat, they're ready. And it looks like you really worked hard. Oh, look what I just did. I made a mess. Let's fix it. Yeah, okay. So now, I'm gonna take my cheese. This is Monterey Jack cheese. You can use whatever cheese that you really like. I love Fontina also, but this is Monterey Jack cheese, and it's just enough. I like to put it just in the middle, all the way down the middle. So, just like so. And I actually forgot a step. Normally I mix in about 2 tablespoons of sour cream into the rice and meat mixture, but I forgot. So I'm just gonna add it to the top. I really think it's gonna be okay. Like I said, it's not rocket science. So sour cream, a little sip of wine, because maybe that's why I messed up. I hadn't had my cocktail yet. And let me find something that I can smooth it. Well, I guess I can use this. Let's see. We'll smooth it around. Get that sour cream mixed in with the cheese. And this probably would be better if I had done it in the proper order and put the sour cream in with the mix. But it's all gonna be okay. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm thinking around 400 degrees, bake it at 400 for about 20-25 minutes. And we'll see how it goes. And then, I love sour cream. And then I'm gonna sprinkle fresh cilantro on top. I just like it to be fresh at the end. So anyway, eat fun food, y'all. I'll come back later and show you how it turned out.